Now to tomorrow's South Carolina primary, where Joe Biden might be back to holding on to a commanding lead in that state. A new Monmouth University poll shows the former vice president sits at 36%, 20 points ahead of the Democratic primary field. He is followed by a statistical tie between Senator Bernie Sanders at 16% and Tom Steyer at 15%. Steyer is up 11 points since last year.
Willie, it's interesting. So there have been two polls out now over the past couple of days that have Joe Biden up by 20 points. There was, I think the NBC poll only had him up by 4 points. Yep. But it certainly does seem, if you just look at these polls, to be breaking Biden's way in a big way and away from Sanders. John Heilman had just texted me. He was watching the show in South Carolina and just texted and said that it was very interesting that in all the Bernie events he went to, 95% of the people who were there were white. He doesn't seem to be expanding on his base of support. And in that Monmouth poll, if you go into the crosstabs, only 13% of black voters are supporting Sanders. He got 14% in 2016. So again, why we've been bringing this up for months now. If you're going to win the Democratic nomination, you're not going to do it with affluent white young people. You are going to have to expand, and you're going to have to get black voters to vote for you, more than 1 in 10.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders was always going to have to do more than he did in 2016. He's got his big, fervent followers, but to be the nominee, it's going to have to be much bigger than that traditional base that he's had. And Joe Biden has enjoyed the support of African-American voters from the time he got into this campaign. Mm-hmm. He's had the lead there. It looked for a while after some early wins from Bernie Sanders, even looking in the crosstabs in South Carolina, like he might be eating into Joe Biden's lead. Bernie Sanders was. But the case now is, as we said earlier, that Joe Biden is going to win South Carolina. It's a question of by how much. And what does that mean for Bernie Sanders? He's effectively conceded there. He's moved on to Massachusetts tonight. He's going to have a big rally on Boston Common tomorrow to try to snatch Massachusetts away from Elizabeth Warren.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.